Hello everyone and welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I just wanted to sit down and touch base about some makeup products that I've been loving. As I've gotten older, I really am just a creature of habit. I like what I like. I try a lot of new things. It doesn't mean that nothing can make its way in, but when I do find something that I like, I am so loyal to it. So now that it's summer, I think, that's really when my routine switches up. When the weather changes and things like that, I like things that are fuss-free, simple, last, that I can rely on and really just turn out a look that I'm happy with in a timely fashion. So this is the look that you've been seeing me wear more or less some variation of, and really I just wanted to sit down and give a moment to talk about some things that I love. A lot of them you are already gonna know. I'm not reinventing the wheel here. I just like to talk about products that I like. So speaking of not reinventing the wheel, we're gonna keep this one really brief. I just have fallen back in love with it, and this is the RMS on Cover Up Cream Foundation. So I know that you all know about this because I've been using it in so many of my more recent tutorials because I just love its cream base. You could sheer it out with a moisturizer or turn it into a tinted sunscreen with your favorite sunscreen, whether that be the Fit Glow or the Solara. They mix together beautifully, and those are just the two that I've been loving right now. I did just do a skincare video too, so I'll link that down below, some products that I'm loving. It's versatile. The shade, I use the shade 22. The undertones in it are great for me, even if I need to mix it with something a little bit darker when I have a tan. The undertone is just so perfect. It sits beautifully on the skin. It does not accentuate any fine lines and wrinkles or accentuate any texture on the skin. I cannot say enough good things. Also, I feel like this is never going to run out. I've used so much of this, you guys, and I think it looks like I haven't even touched the surface, and it's really because such a little bit goes a very long way, whether you put it on with a brush or a sponge, what have you. It's just great, and it works on a variety of different skin types as well, but me having a more normal to dry skin type, I just love this. And even when it eventually does wear off the skin, it does so in a way that's really even. It's not patchy. I just never look at my face at the end of the day and go like, oh boy, that happens. Sometimes you're like, I swear I looked good when I left earlier. You always look good with that stuff. It's just my go-to reliable foundation, and this summer is no exception. Then this is one, if you've been looking in the description box at all, this is what I've been using and abusing. And I have a few powder bronzers in the rotation, but I'm all about the Han bronzer right now. One, incredibly blendable. So you can be very generous with this, which I often am, and it'll just blend very seamlessly. I like all of the shades. They even make really nice eyeshadows as well. They're not too warm. They've got a really nice mid-tone, so you can kind of do that bronzing. You can get a little contour going, which I don't really focus too much on contour, but I use the 3 motion. It's underneath my cheekbone, it's on the hairline here, and across the bridge of my nose. It just blends like a dream. The tone is really nice, and there's 3 different shades. So if you wanted to try one, you are so welcome to. I just love the Han powder formulation. That's a no-brainer. And this is another one. This is my most favorite eyeshadow of all time, but I've really just been loving slapping it all over my eyelid, underneath the eyelid, and kind of calling it a day. So I've added a little something extra today, but even if you just throw this on, it looks so good. And what I love about it is that it's kind of fun. You're playing with color a little bit, but it's not a stark, bright color. And this is the shade Victoria from Sappho. This is the most beautiful orange color, but it's a really pretty mid-tone orange. It's not neon and bright, but it's definitely orange. It definitely shows up. The Sappho shadows last really well on the eyes as well, and it's a beautiful matte finish. You can see, I think I've used up one of these entirely before, but woo, I'm about to break it. Even if I've not, you can see it is so well loved, and I do have that all over my eyelids today, just with the Bdellium Tools 785 brush. It's so easy to throw on, and I really like it. Again, I've got kind of like an olivey, mid-tone, light medium skin tone, and I love it. I do think you could use it if you're a bit darker as well, or if you have deeper skin, if you put your concealer down to give it something tacky, I was gonna say sticky and tacky to adhere to, that color will become a little bit more vibrant as well. So I love that one because I don't wear a ton of color on my eye, but if I do, it's definitely orange. All right, some more eyeshadow, some more Han eyeshadow at that. I had to pick two. I cannot pick a favorite. The first one is the shade Sunset, and I have swatched all of these, so I'm gonna include that video down below. All the shades are beautiful. I just love the shade Sunset because it's a peachy champagne tone. This looks good on all skin tones. It just does. And the Han shadows are this beautiful metallic finish. This one's got a little bit of warmth to it, so I like putting it just on the inner half of my eye when I'm wearing that Victoria shade, which is what I've done today. I just apply it with my finger and it goes on really nice evenly. Sometimes metallic shadows are chunky, and what I mean by that is like you can't get them to look even across your eyelid. This one does. They're really smooth and beautiful, and they even double as beautiful highlights. And for me personally, I love the shade Celebrate as a highlight. I've used it on my cheekbones, not today, but today I did use it in my inner corners and on my brow bone, and it is my very favorite for that. This one is such a beautiful soft shadow, and this is a true champagne tone. It's a little bit more pale. It's very icy, as you can see, and again, it makes a great cheek highlight as well, but a beautiful inner corner highlight. I just love the entire formula, so make sure to check out my review video down below. Now, it's no secret that I love the TOK mascara. The TOK mascara is a plastic bristled brush. If you are familiar with Well People, the Expressionist mascara, that's what I usually call back to, which I love for many years, but I like this more. It's blacker. It just really separates the lashes and makes them super long. And while I love that, what I love even more is layering. So I go in with the TOK mascara first, which, don't get me wrong, it looks really good on the lashes. I also love the wear time of this mascara. It does not flake, it does not smudge, it doesn't go everywhere. I love this stuff. But what I love even more is layering the Hint Beauty Flirt mascara on top of it. Now this is a lot more of a softer formula. It's gonna give you a wispiness. It's very lightweight, which is why I like the layering of these two as well, because it doesn't make my lashes feel too heavy. But boy, do they look heavy, right? This will add a little bit more of that volume that I'm really looking for. Mind you, you put on enough coats of this, you could still get a good look, but the combination is to die for, and it also lasts all day long. I've showed you the difference between my two eyes. It totally makes a difference. I love layering them. And again, I'm always one more is more when it comes to mascara. So applying an extra layer is not an extra step for me. And these are both phenomenal on their own, but combined, they are the perfect dream duo. I've been loving them. Then for my lips, this is a year-round thing too. I like something very sheer. So I usually like to apply a lip balm or something like that first, but in the summer, I'm into this really glossy look. So I've actually really been loving the Mara Algae and Moringa Sea Silk Lip Balm. This is a really nice, rich product that you can use both morning and night. But for me, while I'm putting on my makeup, I will kind of let this sit on the lips. And then what I love is putting something over top of it, because it's gonna make whatever you put on top of it a little bit more sheer. This formula is a little bit thicker, so it's gonna hang around on the lips a little bit longer, which is why I like to put a color on top of it. And the color that I've been loving is the Vapour Lip Nectar. This is in the shade Tempt, and it's a really pretty, just my lips, but better kind of shade. It's almost like really quick, you don't even think about it, just a little something on the lips to tie the whole look together. These, though they're sheer, they're not a super plush formula. So sometimes I could be craving a little bit of hydration on my lips, and that's where the Mara comes in. So I love. You could put anything on top of this Mara. You could also just wear this on its own and throw it in the bag for top-ups. But I am just in the layering situation right now. And again, I love layering for summer. I've done a whole video on how you kind of sweat proof your makeup, and layering is key. So I'll make sure that I include that down below, but that is it. Those are my makeup product picks for summer. If this is something that I should do every season, definitely let me know, because again, I've just done my current favorite skincare items. So maybe I could do a little series where I talk about my favorite skincare and my favorite makeup products for each season, because even if the products are recurring, I think it's really nice to see that they are recurring and that they are that good. You know what I mean? So if you want to shop any of these products, they're all, of course, going to be listed in that description box down below. Many of these are long-term favorites, so I have done reviews on a lot of these products, so those corresponding videos will be down below. But before you go, if you could please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. I do upload new videos here every single week, and I don't want you guys to miss them. Please let me know which video you'd like to see me review next, and also please let me know what your favorite makeup product for summer is. I am so curious. We have some new exciting makeup brands on the website, so I'm going to include my what's new video down below. So let me know what you were looking for and what you want to see, what makeup product that you were kind of need to fill a gap in your collection. Maybe I can help you out with that. Maybe this video will help. But anyway, everything you need to know is going to be down below. Can't wait to talk with you guys in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of the consistent love and support, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.